Want to know racing? Here's a guide around the Brazil racetrack in Interlagos. Alright, so here's the race about to start. And we are starting off from P10. And right now we are on the POV of Rozaq Sumardani, one of Team Velocity's members. So right now the race has just started, and already Sumardani is trying to go from the outside into turn 1, right going into turn 2, cutting a bit of the curb, gain a bit more time, and already overtaking one car, but he fails to make the overtake. But waiting patiently, right after that turn 3, we are now at turn 4 braking point at that slight apex curb. But right now, right pushing, and already makes a very incredible overtake right in. And then now we're continuing. There's a battle right ahead, which is kind of very funny because that battle is gonna get messy. There you go, the mess has already started, and already that Ferrari spun out. And another car, this time I think that's a Audi as well, gets another spun. And now Rozaq Sumardani is currently in P7. And this is only lap 1 of this entire daily race. So we're gonna continue up, going about to pass the Lambo right in the front, the Huracan. And waiting patiently. Right now Sumardani is in the slipstream, and right now he is waiting for the chance. The chance is into turn 3, and yep, he decides to do that. The driver went off track, and Sumardani went up to P6. Now he's going to catch up to P5, where he will stay for the rest of the race. The interesting part is that the car that Sumardani is using is the Audi R8 LMS Evo, which is a version of the Audi R8 that was designed to actually be used in the modern day era. But one thing, in the beginning when Gran Turismo 7 was first released, this car was actually one of the most horrible cars to use. In fact, no one actually used it. But nowadays it's actually used in multiple daily races such as this one. So continuing forward, and Sumardani is already using a lot of pace. He's catching up right now, right up, and already there's also a battle in the front, a battle between P4 and P5. And this time Sumardani is not close because of that battle. Usually battles actually makes you lose time a lot, so that's why most racers will usually try to end the battle as quickly as possible, or just use the battle and just try to gain the slipstream to gain more pace, basically. And now we're going right back into this turn, which is turn 4, and here we go, right in through turn 5, and now we're going to go to the uphill section. This part of the track is actually very tight. As you can see, it's a kinda a hairpin style, but it's like a downhill hairpin. And we go here, another hairpin. The hairpin is slightly banked. And also Sumardani got a bit of a oversteer. Continuing to catching up. Pushing forward. He's pushing very hard right now. Currently putting up a lot of pace trying to catch up. And 30 minutes in. It's not even 30 minutes. I think this race is only 10 minutes. So we're already at the halfway mark. Actually, no, we're near to the second to last lap. And there's already a collision right over there in the front. Sumardani trying to keep up. Collision between P4 and P5. And with that, it caused Sumardani to actually make an overtake, a very, very nice overtake. But the Lambo made the overtake again, the white Lambo. And already things are going quite well. Sumardani just focusing on the slipstream, trying to hold back as much overtake and probably trying to aim for a switchback right now. And with that, continuing in, he's holding off a lot of the switchback. And yep, he's continuing to just follow through the final hairpin and through this curb. And right into this corner, taking a bit of a cut in the apex, heading out through the exit with the curb. And now he's focusing, pushing, and it turns out the Audi probably got a penalty. That's why he was slowing down, and goes through the final sector now at the stop-start straight, beginning the final lap. Going through the final lap, he's trying to make a dive bomb, but kind of failed. Yep, he fails. He fails the dive bomb, and continuing right to go forward. And for the rest of the lap, as you can see, he's just gonna trail behind the Lambo, trying his best to just keep up with the Lambo in front. Pushing right in, going through the hairpin. We're going from right behind. And he pushes it, following. There was a yellow flag. Pushes again. So Sumardani here actually likes to push to the limits with his car, and that's a unique part about his driving style. Right now he's focusing on the slipstream, but the lap is already over, and the lap is over. From that, he overtook 5 cars in the span of 5 laps.